Hello everybody, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn. I've gone ahead and laid out on the deck. It's kind of interesting if you look back at it from a distance. That's why I was looking in the camera. God, there's a lot of red in there. Red, 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 red. It's because it's a lot of wand energy in this reading for you, Cappy. A lot of wand reading. It starts out, well, yeah, let me go over this first. The Wheel of Fortune is your first card on the deck, so to me that's telling me that whatever is going on, you are on the right path, but looks like there's going to be some karma situation you're going to have to deal with. But don't fear, because the Hierophant is here to protect you and to guide you. So you are divinely guided as well. But it looks like, Cappy, you're the Queen of Wands, and to me that's straight up a businesswoman, somebody that's got her head screwed on right. She's very calculating. She could be a CEO of a huge corporation. She's very self-aware, and has the ability to manifest her own soul's desire. So this is somebody that's already linked to their divine, already connected. Now with the Six of Swords here, it almost tells me, it's almost like this is a different energy, but I'm going to go with just what it is for now. With the Six of Swords, it looks like whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be actually, at this point, you're looking for peace and serenity. It almost makes me feel like there's something that's been in your past that may have been very harsh on you, very hard. Something that was something where you felt like the Ten of Swords, like you felt like you were in a near-death situation. It was hard to breathe. You maybe had a lot of fear and doubts and questioning everything and overthinking everything. So there was something going on that made you start looking out towards something that's a little bit more peaceful. And it could very well mean that you might have to take a physical move from one location to another. Now with the King of Wands here, this makes you two a power couple, but that does not necessarily mean that it's all rainbows and butterflies, because I don't think it is. To me, with the King of Wands, now again, he's somebody that's he's very honorable, and he's got very high standards. And he also is very business oriented. So it's like we could have two people that are married and they just both have that similar energy. Because I don't see, even though there is a lot of wands here, it could be work. Let's keep going though. With the Two of Swords, it almost feels like, Cappy, you're having to make a choice. It looks like it's going to be a tough choice or not. You decide. It looks like, God, this is similar to Saggy. But it looks like you're going to have to make a choice between two people, two situations, two things. The choice that you're going to have to make is something you're going to have to use your intuition, which you already have a lot of. That is the Queen of Wands. You're very mystical. You've got the power, the intuition. You've got other abilities as well. You're going to have to decide. And the way it looks right now with the Hierophant next to you, it almost looks like you're either going to have to make a choice between the peace and serenity of probably being on your path, or are you going to go back on this side and deal with fire energy. This can sometimes come across as a player, not necessarily, but with the Ace of Wands, it tells me there's a lot of passion here between the two of you. But now the Hanged Man, this is telling me that it almost makes me feel like you're deciding, but you're having a tough time doing it. It's like you're in the hangman mode because you're trying to to draw from within what the right choice is. What is the right thing to do? Is this a test? You know, is this a test of the divine? I am on the right path, but now that I have to make a choice, what do you do? Don't get confused. Don't overthink it, because that's a lot of thinking too. And then on the bottom of the deck, oh, the King of Swords. No wonder there's so much sword energy here. But the King of Swords, this is somebody that could be like, this is also somebody that's very, this is somebody more, I don't want to say intelligent, but very educated. Somebody that has a lot of law behind them. Because this is somebody that's always searching for the truth no matter what. So we'll see how that works. Let's go ahead and do, and I do have 4 cards over here for the oracles. Let's see what we have here. Tell us about the Wheel of Fortune. Why is that here? What caused the Wheel of Fortune? Ooh, a love offer? This is the kind of person that just delivers that there's love coming. This is not somebody you want around you. Not really, because they're just a messenger. That's interesting. So, oh, I can see why this can be a hard decision. Are you going to have to decide between earthly matters or spiritual matters? If you're on a karmic path, well, the Wheel of Fortune does not necessarily talk about a karmic path. What it talks about is just being on the right path, which, and basically, that does mean karmic. Now, the Emperor is here. Now, the Emperor is somebody that has a lot of boundaries, but they also like the sense of security and balance, and they like things in order. And they can be controlling, but they're great dictators. Interesting. This could be work. And with the 6 of Swords, more wands. Now, this particular card is like a looking out into the future, making plans. Are you going to do a different kind of work than what you're doing already? Or are you waiting on somebody or something to come in? This guy does talk about, you know, there's love that's being offered by somebody. Could it be this Emperor? Or is the King of Wands? Let's keep going. The 10 of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're down and out, and all you want to do is just head out and get away from this whole situation. Whatever, and you may have already rushed into something that maybe you shouldn't have rushed into. This could be some kind of lesson that you were supposed to learn. You could have rushed into somebody that's an Emperor, and it was a bad mistake, because you feel like you were stabbed in the back. You know, there is, well, with the Knight of Wands down here, the Knight of Wands always has this specific test that they have to meet. And the test is basically they need to learn how to control their fiery energy, and they also need to learn how to hold on to their energy and not let it go, not let it just dissipate, because they burn their energy up, and it's like they don't think before they go. It's like, do it now and think later, and by that time it's too late. And I think that's kind of what happened up here. Maybe this Emperor had rushed in, you know, maybe they'd been watching you or waiting for you, but it's like it didn't work, because you were looking for something more mellow and they were more fiery energy. And so now you're at the point now where you want to be the one that goes and leaves. or even to maybe just cut some of this mess up. You know, cut it out of your life. The King of Wands. Yep, I bet somebody was here looking for love. And maybe it tantalized you and you fell for it. And maybe it was somebody that was, well, the King of Wands can be very alluring, very handsome. Like his counterpart, the Queen of Wands, she can be very alluring, which is you, Cappy. Maybe they came across at first as being the Emperor, but you found out later that they were just the King. Not that that makes that big of, well, it is a big difference. The King has to work for a living. The Emperor just has to make sure everything's under control and working smoothly. All the gears are greased and ready to go. Two of Swords. Ooh. The Five of Swords on the Two of Swords. There's a choice here. And the reason why there's a choice is because there's been some kind of something that has ended. It was some kind of battle and it's ended, it's over, but it's like you're the one that had to pick up the pieces. So then you're going to have to ask yourself, now, do you think that the divine would do that to you? No. Is it a person? Possibly. Could be a fire person. Oh, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Let's clarify the Hierophant. I feel like you are making a choice. Because this King of Wands looks like he might be, I hate to use the word wishy-washy, but the Ace of Cups being offered, but they're too busy looking at their past and not able to see what was in front of them. Okay, the only card I'm keeping is the Cancer card. Okay. Now the Cancer card on the Hierophant. This is almost telling me, again, this is talking about karma, but at the same time, this is talking about time. There's some kind of timing here. Because the Chariot card is very fast energy. And it's got something to do with karma. So it's almost like saying you need to jump on the Chariot so that you can get your karma started back up. Because you're not, maybe you're on the right path, but right now you're tithering. Because if you think about it, this is like tithering on one side of the fence or the other. You have free will. You can make a choice. You can, you know, stick with this fire energy, or you can go back and get on your karmic cycle and go. This is so much like the Sagittarius reading, and maybe it's just, I don't know, in the air. But you definitely have to make a decision. You can't do both. You can't be with a person, an earthbound person, and still have that spiritual growth that you've already gone through. But you know, if you look at the Wheel of Fortune again. Now remember, this is a Wheel of Destiny, and the reason why it's here is because there was a Page of Cups, meaning there was a love offer made here to you. So when somebody makes this is a brand new love offer to you, apparently if you're already on a spiritual path, that love offer is like a tantalizing kind of pulling you off of your spiritual path and begging for you to come in and be with this fire energy. So I can see why you have a choice. You definitely have a choice. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is this card here? Oh my God. They see you as their Cupid's arrow. You are definitely the person that they want. And this is going to be somebody that could have come in as an emperor And as maybe you got to know them a little bit, and maybe they were showing up as the King of Wands, and now they're down to their true self is maybe showing as the Knight of Wands. And it might all be just about passion. And if that's the case, I would definitely say go back on your karmic path. Because that's what the divine, this is the Hierophant. There is like the Hierophant is asking you to choose. And the Hierophant is on the side of staying on your karmic path. Because you've already been through so much with this person already. It's like, are you going to keep doing it? Are you going to keep getting stabbed in the back or feeling like you are? It might just be a thought. Maybe you've got some hang up about commitments with relationships. Just saying that. The Hanged Man. Why is he here? I don't know. I almost don't feel like this is marriage. I feel like this is more like family. Because I don't see anything about marriage until we get here. Love is beautiful, yes, but it's love. It's a connection. It's not necessarily I think you have whoever this person is that started as an emperor and has dropped down to a Knight of Wands, has decided to show you their true colors or their true way of being, which is a knight instead of an emperor. But it's because I believe they have fallen in love with you. They'll step in any role to be with you. Because we're going from the emperor to the king to the knight. I think you could be thinking about marriage yourself. And maybe that's why you're in that Hanged Man mode, is because you're trying to decide, should I stay on my karmic path? I've already been hurt with this person before. Or maybe you're already married. You could already be married. I think it just means family. I don't necessarily know if it means marriage. I think in your eyes, the choice would be either the Lovers on the Knight of Wands or family. And that Hangman mode is making you really toss between the two. I'm going to clarify real quick before I move on. There was a battle here and it was lost. But it feels like the Emperor never let go. Unless this is two different people. I don't think so. I think it's one and the same. I think the Emperor, the King, and the Knight are all the same person. Just different maturity levels, perhaps. Oh, that was one too many. Ooh. So, are you going to stay with the battle? Or take a leap of faith? Faith as in the hermit. Not faith that you're going to fall for this person. I wonder if it's not taking a leap of faith and leaving all of this behind that you've already halfway experienced, because it looks kind of new. And then you are taking a leap of faith, meaning you're going to go back on your faithful karmic path. Or, oh my God, this can go one of two ways. Or you are going to take a leap of faith, no matter what kind of battle that you've been through, and you're going to stay with this person. It's going to be a marriage. I mean, it could very well be that. Let's clarify the Hanged Man again. Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a water sign. Okay, if you're dealing with a Pisces right off the bat, start over. Because Pisces energy, and even in the astrology, I'll say, the water sign Pisces is in, Neptune is in Pisces, which is the house that Neptune is originally assigned to. So basically what I'm saying is there is something about not seeing things very clearly when you're in the Pisces mode. And you don't have to be Pisces to get this feeling, because we all get it. What changes in the stars above is affecting all of us. But it does sometimes affect the carrier of the Pisces more so. Okay, I gotta get going. Okay, let's see. So just be careful. You might be under an illusion with the Pisces card here. Actually, I'm going to clarify the moon, please. Let me clarify the moon. Why is the moon here? Oh my God, there's going to be a victory here. A victory of what? A victory of staying on your path and ignoring this because it was too much of an illusion? I need one more card. I'm not going to get a card. God, it could be that you will leave them. You're not, I don't think you're interested in, in hangman mode. You're thinking about a marriage, you're thinking about a Pisces, or you're thinking about, or you're having the illusions of wanting to be in a marriage, but you're going to overcome it. You're going to have a victory, and in the end, you're going to walk away. That's the way it reads. It's not walking away from faith. No way. It's walking away from the illusion of a dream that makes you feel like it's going to be a victorious, but it's not. It's an illusion. And this, whoever this Emperor, King, Knight person is, I don't think they feel that energy. Because, you know, if you think about it, you're an earth sign, and you're going to feel that water energy. A fire sign is going to burn up that water, and it's going to be steam. Do you see what I'm saying? So they don't see the BS. They don't see the illusion. They see clarity. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Did not I just talk about that? Did not I just talk about that? These two energies are not a blend. They're not. But it could also mean that there's a lot of passion between the both of you, and there's a lot of love. Or it could be the passion is for the Knight, or for the Emperor energy, and the cup of love is for you for making the right decision. My God, my God. Oh, God. Let's clarify the King of Wands. I mean the King of Swords, I'm sorry. Whatever you decide to do, and I believe you're gonna carry that King of Swords energy. I think you're gonna be happy, but I'm gonna pull one more because it seems to be two people here. And you're gonna plant seeds. You're gonna no, you're actually at the point where you're exhausted, you're tired of the same old thing. You want it to be over. You want it to be over. It's like you're at the point where it's time to harvest, and you know, basically you've already planted the seeds. It's now time to harvest, which could be on your path. I'm going to get one more card. You might have a very poor, and I hate to say this to you, Cappy, but you may very well have a hard, like a block that you put on everything until you can discern it, you know, get to know it and discern it. And maybe you did this to this Emperor, and maybe it wasn't the right thing to do, because this is an energy that needs to be kind of diminished within your psyche. It needs to be reversed so that you don't have that vigilant. It's that vigilant energy and this could have been, no, I think it was just that you made a poor choice. I do. I feel like you made a poor choice. This person fell for you, and you were dreaming about marriage possibly and having a leap of faith with them too, but it's not. You don't do it. You do not do it. Fire and water do not mix. I'm sorry. On the bottom of the deck, I have a feeling if you do follow through with staying on your path, this is your reward. I do believe this. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, let's pull these real quick. These two came out together, so it says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Soulmate. Oh my God. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. That almost makes it sound like this person's not even in your orb. Oh my God. I almost feel now like you might have had two suitors. All of this is Emperor drop into a King, and then we have somebody even younger that's fallen for you. I feel like you might have two suitors that were following you, and they're both fire signs. And again, I still want to go back to this. Yes, love and passion is nice, but in everyday life, it's not as smooth as you would think. And plus, it looks to me like maybe you felt like you... Oh my God, I just got it. This is a closure of this because you made a poor choice. Because you were, you let your guard down, and because maybe you were lonesome or something, and maybe there was a note that, yeah, you're going to have love here. But I think this energy here, you've planted something in the past with somebody, because I have a feeling if this is a soulmate, you may already know them because you were already dreaming about them. And this is what's going to make you happy. It might not be that your path, yeah, you'll still be on your karmic path, but it's actually a choice between two people. Because where she's at, this Two of Swords, is everything here and above. She's not looking down. This is somebody new that's coming in. You're going to have somebody that probably is coming from your past, somebody you've already set seeds with, somebody that you know, and you're ready, you've already grown with them, and now it's time to go. And now you're going to be the happiest person in the world. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be walking away from this energy here. I have no doubt. It's too deep. Too complicated. We got battles. We got being stabbed in the back. All you wanted was, peace of... You didn't get what you wanted because you're still looking. And when you're still looking, this is when this person comes in, I bet. Walking away. It's the death of a situation. And then the last card here. Oh my God, Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. Ay, 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 ay. Maybe Mother Earth can figure out the fire and the water for you. It's going to be passionate. All right, I got to get going. It's about to click off. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.